To start off this newscasting, we'll be talking about water, but not just water, it's the water we drink in our everyday lives. Our water comes from rain, snow, and even underground within the soil. Do you know about potable water? Potable water is the water we're able to drink from Earth. The Earth is covered with water, but we can't drink all of it. Most of the Earth's water isn't fresh and isn't good for humans. The water we drink comes from rivers, streams, lakes, springs, and groundwater. Do you know how we can reduce water pollution and usage? Well, here are a couple ways we can conserve water. Turn water off when not using it. Take shorter showers. Use solar power. And use gray water systems. Next, we'll talk about soil. Do you know about soil profile? The soil profile is the layers of soil in the earth, beginning with the O horizon. The O horizon is high organic matter and has three distinct organic layers: the OI, OE, and OA. Next is the A horizon. The A horizon is 6 inches deep and most organic matter of color, and has the greatest influence on crop production. There's the B horizon. This horizon has the subsurface layer, has the most subsoil, and has the greatest influence on urban uses. The next layer is the C horizon. The C horizon releases water to the upper soil, and this layer contains larger soil particles. The soil profile ends with bedrock. Next, we begin to talk about soil texture. Texture is referring to the size of the soil particles. Sand is the largest soil particle. Sand particles are visible to the naked eye. Then there's silt. Silt is considered the medium size. Finally, there's clay. Clay is the smallest texture and holds lots of water, but it can be airtight. Next is the soil structure. Soil structure refers to the tendency of soil particles to cluster together single-grained associates with aggregates. Next is blocky. Blocky are particles that cling together to create typical soil with high clay content. A better way you can learn about soil textures is soil texture tests. The soil texture test is a method to find out what soil you're dealing with. You get all the descriptions of your soil and you meet them together. This will tell you what kind of soil you have. The next thing that is very important is erosion. There are two types of erosion. There's sheet, which is the removal of layers of the soil. Then there's gully. Gully is removal of soil that leaves trenches. There are ways to reduce erosion with tillage techniques. There is no-till. This is when the crops is planted directly into the residue of the previous crop without plowing or disking. Then there's conventional tillage, which is the usage of a tillage system that disturbs the soil surface by plowing, disking, and or harrowing. And finally, there's conservation tillage. This has minimal tillage, management of crop residues on the soil surfaces.
The third topic we are going to be talking about is carrying capacity, the role of hunting and fishing with regards to wildlife management. It can help maintain the proper carrying capacity. It also prevents overpopulation, which can cause malnutrition, diseases, and will decrease reproduction, which will cause a decrease in the wildlife population. Did you know a pond with a carrying capacity of 20 fish will decrease if more than 20 fish are fighting for the same food, habitat, and oxygen? A population usually stays near its carrying capacity because of the limiting factors of a habitat. The final topic for today is forestry. Forest regions in North America include 8 major regions. The largest is the northern coniferous forest, and it produces the largest amount of pulpwood. The Pacific Coast forest is the most productive of the forest regions and has some some of the largest trees in the world. Did you know the Douglas fir is one of the most important commercially grown trees? The southern forest's most important trees are conifers, but some hardwood trees have economic importance as well. The importance of forests: recreation, hunting and biking, wood products, lumber, pulpwood, etc., wildlife, habitat, and filter and air.